Hey YouTube, it's Chris from Universe X, and thanks to a plethora of technical difficulties, we have to record this video again. I'm sorry that it came this late in the first place. I haven't been feeling that well. Just finished the 6th day of work and I have a day off, and I slept in. So today we're going to be going over the new patch notes for today. We're also going to just remind everybody that my previous video was the announcement for the winners for my subscriber giveaway. So just drop on by that and see if you're one of the lucky 8 winners. But for everything that wasn't given out last video, I'm just going to give out at a future date for another subscriber giveaway. So just stay tuned. Past that, like always, I'm going to get a group summon in. The group summon in the last video was absolute trash, as one may just assume. So here, hopefully through the through the advent of technological adversity, we will get something good here. So, for everybody who hasn't been here before, it's your chance to pause and catch up. And now we'll start the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Still trash. It's like we used double the book points for the same amount of trash. Either way, let me know down in the comments what you got. Oh, at least it's new.
World, only the strongest survive.
Okay, so I've got Buff Girl, I've got her, and I've got a Buff Dude. So, you know what? Not a complete wash. Let's get it. Moving forward, we're just going to go straight into the notes, actually, right after we look at the packs. They brought equipment packs back, so if you've got money to ball, you can gamble on terrible items. I think it's a bad business model because gear is already like the final frontier, and it's like one of the hardest things to get. So to put a $sign and attach it to gear packs that don't even get you good gear all the time, and you're gambling with money, it's again you're pulling. That's really rough. And it's also kind of enforcing a pay to win. So this one's gonna be a little bit fast because most of this stuff up front is rerun. We're going to be getting a banner with the Fire Knight Cecilia. We're also going to be getting the Shadow of Ravenwing Manor as a side story. There will not be a maintenance tonight. It'll just download the moment 11 o'clock gets here, and we'll be able to hop right in. So Cecilia, drop right up. Not too much to say about her. She's a good, solid unit, but as long as we have not had a limited unit or a new unit, I don't think she's the one to break your bank over when something groundbreaking could be right around the corner. So, you can see down here, Fire, Knight, Aries, 5-star. Got a little blurb right here. And I'll just read it real quick. She's a fire elemental knight that can take down opponents based on her high health. The player can also gain control of the enemy through the use of Ruinous Retribution's AoE Provoke, which provides her a barrier which can also protect her from the enemy. Her skill, Steel Cloud Burst, also inflicts the debuff Decrease Attack, which makes her a valuable hero when going up against an enemy with a high attack. Deliverance can also randomly inflict the debuff Decrease Defense when a dual attack or counterattack is triggered, making Cecilia an excellent choice for battle. Again, this is nothing new. She's a rerun character. You got the descriptions of her moves right here, and I'll just kind of go over those. She was one of the recently buffed characters, and they turned her S3 into an AoE Provoke, which is neat, but she's still not really seeing that much play. I haven't seen her since I was in Silver, and that was months ago, so... Side story. The Shadow of Ravenwing Manor. Whispers of ghosts keep anyone from approaching Soleil's deserted Ravenwing Manor. This still doesn't stop Cerelia and a few other brave souls from entering, but it's not long before its secrets begin to reveal themselves. So that's going to start tonight, like any other thing. Now, some speculation right here. Normally, when you have a side story, there are characters that gain 50% to all their stats, and there are characters that gain 30%. Usually 30% characters are side characters, prevalent to the story or the character that are just, there. However, the 50%ers normally are the ones that you are able to pull during the event or obtain during the event. You can already tell Cerelia is the Halloween character, and we will be able to farm her. Cecilia is on this banner, and we will be able to pull her. Yuna, everybody should have Yuna. If you played to the first year anniversary, you should have Yuna, maybe even triple S. Now, Luna is also on here, and in Korean's initial release, Luna was on the Halloween banner. So the fact that she's on here, it could just be a rerun of the event and having her at 50% here because it was a rerun, or it could be the fact that we will get a rerun of her banner. This is a 3-week event, and we don't know what the other 2 banners are going to be. You can see in the rewards that we'll both get Cerealia and Chatties. So that's going to be neat for anybody missing those, whether you want it as an actual character, whether you want to just complete the journal like myself. I mean, I don't even have too many fire DPSs, so this is actually going to be really good for me too. So, you got the event currency, limited edition jewelry, and old insignias. Definitely going to be another grind fest, but hey, it is what it is. And then this time, they're bringing something that I haven't seen since the Guilty Gear stuff, which is artifacts that increase drop chance of the currency. Both Soleil Spooky Stories and Chatties will. And so definitely get those, definitely level them up to max and equip them to the characters you're farming with. You will have a better time, I assure you. But now it's kind of weird because you gotta have like a gajillion things. If you're farming for experience too, you gotta have the 1-year anniversary, you gotta have Chatty, and you gotta have Soleil Stories. So there's gonna be a lot of switching around, but it should be worth it. You might not even use the 1-year anniversary artifact because that's just gonna be money down the drain switching these over and over and over again. Moving down, you got lots of stages. On top of the stage 1 through 4, and then 12, you also have your 5S, which is Cerelia's story, and your 5C, which is going to be Cecilia's story, which is cool. And then 13, Weeping Hallway, will be available in week 2. So, you got a lot of different options on this map, and it looks like there's even going to be a labyrinth function, which is kind of cool. And then special stage that you're able to farm Cerealia in. And of course, just like this and any other one, the higher difficulty you go, the higher chance you get to pull Cerealia. Moving past that, you see the little breakdown right there. And stage difficulties, explaining that. So these stages will have the whole objectives with the Sky Stones, that's tight. Region rewards, that's also tight. And then you can see the quest names. There's a lot on here, you know, 30,000 gold, 50 stigma, 15 Sky Stone, 5 covenant bookmarks, leaf, all those things just like normal. But the all quest clear reward is going to be a Molagora Go. And the last quest is going to be a copy of Spooky Soleil Story. So that's hot. Moving past, you've also got the exchange shop. Since this is a 3-week event, yours is going to be different tiers, currency that we can only get per week, and you can see that we'll be grinding a lot to max this out, but it is worth it. Between the epic catalyst, between all these things, it's going to be worth it. Now, in week 2, you can see that week 2 and 3 we get dragon scales, and you can see that we get the frost runes. We get Reingar student IDs, and we get dream circuits. Now, let me, for a split second, search up something, because if I'm not mistaken, I just want to make sure it's not a guarantee. Not a guarantee. I just wanted to see what Luna has. It didn't strike me as something I needed to do until now, and maybe it should have. Yeah, so she has Dreamtime Circuit and Rengar Student IDs, which are the same things here. Now, again, it could just be a rerun, or it could be another indicator that we're going to get her banner rerun, and that sounds actually awesome. So, I'm actually really, really glad about that. But I have my fingers crossed, because I don't have her, and she's the only dragon waifu that I am missing. So I have my fingers crossed there's going to be a rerun for sure. Moving past that, you got all these achievements like normal. There's a fair amount of leaves in there like normal, and at the very end of all of these achievements, you're going to get a golden transmit stone. So this is going to be cool. Now Cerealia is going to have her own special equipment. Give her a little buff. When you get them from this level, much like the Yunas, they're always going to be max statted, and it's her magic hat. So you're going to get Spirit Absorb, which is the first one. 30% chance to grant a caster an extra turn using Spirit Absorb. Not too high, but that's still kind of hot. Flame Kiss inflicts Vampiric Touch for 2 turns when using Flame Kiss. Flame Kiss has another one that dispels 2 buffs when using Flame Kiss. Applies prior to inflicting burn debuff, so you can strip and then apply burn. And that's actually kind of big that they made sure the order was cool. When you got the Spooky Soleil Stories, increases hit chance and effectiveness by all allies by 2.5% up to 5. The effectiveness feels low, but the hit chance feels kind of high, so that's actually pretty neat. I'm not mad about that. You've got the Scam pop-up shop coming back up with his overpriced Skystone prices. I'm not gonna lie, if you have Skystones to blow on this, you have Skystones to save on a new hero. Do not at me. The title screen is going to change, and it's going to look super hot, so I'm excited for that. Next, we are going to go into this artifact right here. It's another thing that people are wondering if we're going to get kind of a Luna rerun. Some people have been saying, oh, this is Luna's mom. Some people have been like, oh, this is not Luna's mom. But no, for real, we are getting a really, really cool looking artifact. It looks amazing. I can see with the horns and the hair why people think it may be Luna's mom, but the text may kind of sway you. There have been some people that have already translated this from Korean, and while this artifact looks amazing, like absolutely amazing, the text for it is, isn't it funny that the very dragons who cursed Wintenberg's dragon slayers with their dying breaths are now with their own skin and bones protecting the ones they cursed. With that, the queen laughed as she brushed herself off in the blood stains on her armor. So the current Dragon Slayer queen is Cecilia, if I'm not mistaken. However, her mom, I'm sure, was the queen before that. So most people are saying that based off of this, it's Cecilia's mom, Francesca, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. But the horns, they do look like Luna, and it's apparently touted to be a warrior artifact. When you deal a critical, increases the damage by 8 to 16% max, and when you get hit by a critical, reduces the damage by 8 to 16% max. So we've got a couple things going on here, and it seems pretty cool. But overall, I am excited. The artifact looks amazing, and I'm hoping this is going to make more Dragon Pay hype, and I'm hoping that Luna will get her rerun. Cross fingers. Everybody's like, oh, they're not going to do reruns until JP gets announced, but they're all separate games, you know. There's reasons that they would want to keep it in sync, but I think with one of the coolest characters in the game and so much hype built around her, it would only prove more advantageous than just to release it and have us soak up all that money trying to pull Lunas or trying to pull Dupes, because her imprint is no joke either. So that's my video. Once again, I'm sorry for being so late. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys the next time you decide to drop by Universe X, and I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.